Welcome back. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa sent a cable of congratulations to His Majesty King Mohammed VI of Morocco on the occasion of Morocco's Throne Day. In the cable, His Majesty stressed that his best wishes to the Moroccan monarch for good health and happiness, and to the people of Morocco further progress and prosperity under His Majesty's wise leadership. His Majesty the King praised the strong fraternal relations between Bahrain and Morocco and the development and growth they are witnessing in various fields, stressing the need to continue working to develop joint work and cooperation to achieve common goals and meet the aspirations and ambitions of the two brotherly peoples. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, visited the new royal horse stables of the Bahrain Defence Force Royal Guard. His Majesty was accompanied by the personal representative of His Majesty the King, His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Hamad Al Khalifa, and a group of Royal Guard cavalry, accompanied His Majesty's motorcade. Upon His Majesty's arrival, he was received by the National Security Advisor and Royal Guard Commander, Lieutenant General His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, and the Commander of the Royal Guard Special Force, Commander Staff Colonel His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, as well as the Chief of Staff, Lieutenant General Diab bin Saga Al Nuaimi, and Deputy Commander of the Royal Guard, Major General Hamad Khalifa Al Nuaimi. Then the band played the Royal Anthem.
سلام سيدي صاحب الجلالة ملك الميلاد المعظم. سلام
During the visit, His Highness Sheikh Nasser briefed His Majesty the King on the new royal horse stables of the Royal Guard and the Ceremonial and Cavalry Group Command and its facilities and stables, expressing his admiration and happiness for what he witnessed during the visit. His Majesty praised the many different sports achievements of the Royal Guard, especially in equestrian and horse racing, where they won many regional and international championships and were characterised by perseverance and raised the flag for the country high. His Majesty commended the participation in national events and celebrations. His Majesty thanked His Highness Sheikh Nasser and all the members of the Royal Guard for carrying out the noble national duties and tasks with high efficiency and loyalty, working with various BDF weapons, wishing them all continued success. At the end of the visit, Lieutenant General His Highness Sheikh Nasser presented a commemorative gift to His Majesty the King on the occasion.
The Kingdom of Bahrain has become a model in horse care and in achieving championships and top positions regionally and internationally. Horse sports received the support of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, who has emphasized that horse racing receives considerable attention as an authentic Arab sport that Bahrain is keen to preserve. To achieve the aspirations of His Majesty the King, the government, under the leadership of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, has been harnessing all the means to ensure the success of the sport, making the kingdom a host for horse-related events and races. His Royal Highness affirmed that the distinguished organization of local and international horse races by the kingdom is a source of pride, achieved through the efforts of the people of Bahrain, who embody its exceptional potentialities that contribute to enhancing the sport's status on the international sports map. As a result of this support and these efforts, Bahrain left its mark in local, regional, and international events. As a representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs and commander of the royal team, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa continued his successes in foreign competitions, as well as the crowning of the riders of the royal team and the teams representing Bahrain in various equestrian sport events, demonstrating the integrated effort of all horse affair authorities in Bahrain. The achievements of Bahrain represented by its riders and the events organized by the kingdom affirm that horse-related sports are an authentic Bahraini heritage, especially since the Al Khalifa family was known for its interest in horses and horse-related sports and its preservation of the original breeds that were known by their names and stalls. The 20th century was a witness to the development and interest in the sport in Bahrain, as the Rashid Equestrian Club was established in 1977 during the reign of the late Sheikh Isa bin Salman Al Khalifa.
Military sports enjoy the support of His Majesty the King, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, which contributed to his development and made it a major contender for top positions in various championships. In light of this development, military teams in equestrian sport are achieving honourable results and winning international military sports forums. More in this report.
The royal patronage of sports in all its fields has resulted in Bahraini athletes winning top places in foreign participations. Military sports has received the support of His Majesty the King, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, which reflected positively on the team's honourable results in various championships held in brotherly and friendly countries. Bahrain's riders and horses stood out among the participants of their military peers in many championships. The members of the Bahrain Defense Forces military equestrian team have won first place in the 22nd Military World Show Jumping Championship, which was held in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil in 2021. The Ministry of Interior's teams also reflected the progress in Bahraini sports, where the show jumping team won the top places in the second round of the international championship La Caccia Garda Tour, which was held in Italy with the participation of 142 riders representing 16 countries. In the UK, the Ministry of Interior's show jumping team also won second place in the team's competition and second and fourth places in the individual competitions as part of the Royal Windsor Horse Show. In addition to sports, the teams are also keen to highlight the national heritage and authentic Bahraini identity at equestrian festivals, which was evident during the participation of the Royal Guard's horses in the closing parade of the Windsor Horse Show in the UK in 2022. These many achievements affirm the determination of the kingdom's citizens to showcase their readiness, professionalism and abilities to compete for the top positions in all championships. In light of the unlimited support, efforts will continue to be exerted to make achievements in the upcoming championships and raise the name of the Kingdom of Bahrain in international forums.
His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, sent a cable of congratulations to His Majesty King Mohammed VI of Morocco on the occasion of Morocco's Throne Day. The National Guard Commander, His Highness General Sheikh Mohammed bin Isa Al Khalifa, received the Chief of the Air Staff at Pakistan Air Force, Air Chief Marshal Zahir Ahmed Babar Sidhu, at the accompanying delegation. The National Guard Commander welcomed the Air Staff at Pakistan Air Force on the occasion of his official visit to Bahrain, which comes in the context of enhancing military relations between Bahrain and Pakistan. On the occasion, the National Guard Commander praised the advanced levels of cooperation and military exchange between the two sides, hailing the role of Pakistan, represented by the Pakistani Army, in maintaining regional and global security and stability. The two sides also discussed topics of common interest to enhance the existing cooperation at various domains, particularly in the military sector. The Vice President of Bahrain Olympic Committee, BOC, and head of Bahrain's delegation to the 2024 Paris Olympics, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Ali Al Khalifa, visited the sports village, where he met with the athletes and technical and administrative teams, conveying the greetings of the First Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, Chairman of the General Sports Authority, and President of BOC, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa. Sheikh Isa bin Ali expressed pride in Bahrain's participation in the Paris 2024 Olympics, stressing the importance of representing the kingdom honourably and achieving success. He noted that sports plays a key role in Bahrain's Vision 2030, aiming to enhance its status regionally and internationally. The athletes and teams expressed gratitude to Sheikh Isa bin Ali for his ongoing support and encouragement, affirming their commitment to achieving honourable results in the Olympics. He then toured the sports village to view the sports and residential facilities provided by the Olympic organisers for the participating delegations. He expressed admiration for the high level of facilities and services, praising the efforts exerted to ensure the comfort of the athletes and enable them to deliver their best performance. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dr. Abdulatif bin Rashid Al Zayani, visited the Indonesian embassy in Bahrain to pay his condolences on the demise of the 9th Vice President of Indonesia, Dr. Hamzah Has. The Minister conveyed the condolences of the leadership, government and people of Bahrain to the government of Indonesia and its people, to the Indonesian ambassador to Bahrain, Ardi Hermerdam. He recalled the contributions of Dr. Has in serving his country. The Minister of Education, Dr. Mohammed Juma, approved the results of scholarships and grants for outstanding high school graduates for the academic year 2023 to 2024, which are currently available on the website. The Minister received the top students in Bahrain from public and private schools and the parents, expressing appreciation for the royal support to student education embodied in government programmes and projects that place education at the top of their priorities. Government hospitals announced the fellowship programme for 2024 and 2025 in coordination with the Supreme Council of Health, the SCH and Tamkeen, to train Bahraini doctors in specialised fields. The CEO of Government Hospitals, Dr. Miriam Al-Jalahma, stated that the fellowship programme aims to invest in national cadres through a comprehensive training plan for doctors, enhancing their skills to keep up with advancements in the medical field. Al-Jalahma said the plan is part of joint efforts between the SCH and Tamkeen to develop and train national healthcare cadres, aiming to support over 700 Bahrainis, including doctors and nurses, through 5 key initiatives. She added that the plan includes training programmes in various medical specialties such as anaesthesia, orthopaedics, cardiology, haematology, nephrology, ophthalmology and others. Youth City 2030 is keen to provide an integrated experience with an educational sporting perspective by providing a number of sports programmes that depend on physical and mental movement, with the participation of Bahraini coaches specialising in modern sports. These advanced sports programmes aim to raise the level of sports education. The city offers many modern sports that depend on diversification between different concepts, specialising in exercise and competitive games. Youth City 2030 provides its participants with a golden opportunity to refine their talents by introducing them to proper basics when exercising.